My career was mainly secretarial, so PA in London. Had my children, fell into the world of care, just working as a carer and then residential, and then started my journey through the office management, working with 2 other big providers in the UK, and then found Visiting Angels. So that's where our journey really began.
And I come from a transport background, HGV driver. Pretty much that was it. We looked at what we was going to do later on in our life, make ourselves a little bit more secure, and this was the path that we've chose.
I think for me it is the ethos on your team, you know, because that's what we are at North Shropshire, is a team. I've worked for other providers where that ethos hasn't really been there. They've been good services and great for the clients, but not necessarily for the team, and particularly the office team as well. You know, so I wanted to make that change and make that difference, that we actually not just look after our clients, we look after the whole of our team as well. That was important for me.
I think from my point of view, it's listening to Nicky coming home from work for another provider, and from our point of view is to do it our way, which I think is the right way, and to look after people and to look after your staff and get a little bit of respect from them as well.
That would have been going to Sheffield. So spending a week with Dan, Trey, Bella and everybody else that sort of contributed to it. We met another franchise owner, Kia, who's absolutely lovely and absolutely smashing it. We've built a really, really strong bond with Kia, and with Dan, Trey and the rest of the crew.
For me it was completely different, because it was a change, complete change. And I'm now in a world that I never expected I would be in. I think what we've actually achieved is we've grown an absolutely massive family, and you know, you just look after them as well, and it takes over your life. Well, the support we get, Trey's fantastic. Anything that we need, it's a phone call away. You know, we try and do it as best as possible our way. But if there's anything that we do need, any advice, they're only the end of the phone, and it's always there. So.
We get regular meetings, so Trey comes to visit, spends a couple of days with us. Any queries that we've got, she answers them. You know, the support is really, really good.
I think it's a bond that you get with her as well, you know, and Dan, and everybody at Sheffield. So any problems that you get, it's always solved.
It's a pleasure to have them come. Even if we're doing things wrong, it's done in a nice way. If we're doing things right, there's praise there. So it's it's good. It's got to be the people. I think you've got to be a people person. You've got to enjoy working with people. We've got 15 angels working with us at the moment, and that's what they do. They work with us. There's no hierarchy where we are. To be able to support them in their journey is fantastic. You know, you get involved in their lives. Everybody comes from a different background, and then we get our little clients on top, which just puts the icing on the cake, really. You're
making a difference to so many different people's lives, and you're meeting people that you would never have come across, ever. You know, we've relocated from Essex, we're now in Shropshire, and just walking down the street, you're seeing people that you would never ever come across, and then, you know, some of them we're employing.
It's been a crazy few months. I think we had a vision of what we wanted, and it's just come out of nowhere. I don't think we realised how quickly we was going to grow, how quickly the team was going to bond, and that's exactly what they've done. They've built lasting relationships with each other. You know, we've got a small care team of 15 that have all bonded. We have team nights out, we have team events, and it's just amazing how quickly we grow. We have a waiting list for clients at the moment that we can't support at the moment because it wouldn't be safe to do so. But the relationships have just built all round, really.
100%, because it brings something out of you that's completely different. It takes you out of your comfort zone, and you're doing things for other people, and you're making a difference in people's lives, be it people that you work for or the people who work for you.
Wow, that's a biggie. I think...
Be committed.
Yeah, you need to be committed, 100%. I think you need to have a vision of what you want to achieve. That vision changes as you grow. You know, your final outcome is probably not what you set out to achieve. You need resilience. You need to be able to communicate well with people, and you need to be able to understand people.
Find out as much as possible about it before you start, because you need to go in with your eyes open. You need to know what you're doing. You need to know where you're going and what your goal's going to be.
Yeah.
But you've got the support behind you. So it's given me a completely different outlook on life. Every day's different. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring. You know,
it's life-changing to be able to work for yourself and be able to do things your way with the support of the franchise is just off the scale. You know, it's not a 9-to-5 job. It's not a get up and go to work and do it for somebody else kind of job. It's your job and your team, and that's what you're building.
And with like the girls that work with us, it's you're looking at their faces and they're actually going to work and they actually enjoy what they're doing. You know, they're so committed. And to me, everyone goes to work and moans, but here it's completely different.